And spawning in the top left-hand corner of side Delta, we have the South Korean Protoss player representing Dragon Kaizi Gaming. It is herO. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the American Terran representing the CranKy Ducklings. He's one of our own. He is Dolan. The Danger Dolan himself. Oh boy, here we go. Dolan, of course, he is known for his very aggressive, very all-in playstyle against Protoss. We see one base all-in, we see proxies, we see two base all-in. We very rarely see three bases here, unless we get mech. Mech is a thing that Dolan does do against Protoss from time to time. And in which case we would see, you know, a bit of a better economy. So I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I want it. Let's go. Let us go. As we do have a Dolan going for a double gas opener, as to be expected, and not economic. Double gas leading into a faster factory, faster starport. Where are you taking us? Where are you taking us, Dolan? Leading into this series, Dolan, he apologized to me because I was asking to get into the lobby and the game started. He was like, "I'm sorry, Papi, we couldn't get you in." And I was like, "I wanted to see the clown. I wanted to see you clown herO." And Dolan was like, "Oh, Papi, there were clowns." There was a lot of clowning going on. I'm like, "Let's go, Papi, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm excited." So far, herO is kept in the dark. herO is kept in the dark as to what is going on. He's not fully aware of the opener. I'm sure he's unfamiliar with Dolan as a player as well. And there is that factory. Again, double gas leads into a faster factory. Back at home, herO going for a gate cyber expand. Standard opener here out of herO. Very standard. The Reaper has arrived, does take down the probe at least, and we are zooming across the map. Go. Reaper is going to be zooming. Just looking for some scouting information, just trying to get a read on what kind of tech opener herO is going for, whether it's a Twilight Council or a Stargate. It's going to be one or the other. As, oh, the Reaper is going to be deflected. We do have a, oh my, okay. We do have a CC on the way very far back. It's going to take that much longer to land on location, but we're going for an expand. We are expanding. No shot he like floats over to the left hand side, right? As herO's going for a robo opener. Very safe play here out of herO. With a robo based opener, you get faster immortals. You can get into a warp prism a little bit faster as well if you want to be a little bit aggressive. But this is considered to be a very defensive play style here from herO. The reason for this, as the Cyclone shuts down the Stalker, the Zealot as well. But the reason why this is considered to be a very safe opener is because you give up map control. You don't have Blink, you don't have Phoenixes, which means you have nothing out on the map here to contain your opponent and to shut down drops. Instead, you get faster Immortals, you get a faster Colossus as you get into a faster Robotics Bay, and you defend on two bases. Now, we can be aggressive if we throw down two more gateways, and there it is, 3 gates in total. This should lead into a War Prism, maybe Observer, then War Prism. Yep, there we go. So herO can be active here with some vanilla Stalkers. This isn't as potent as Blink, for example, because you can only like juggle defensively, not offensively. But yeah, herO, he's turning this into a little bit more of an aggressive opener. Meanwhile, behind this, Dolan setting up a 3-1 setup here. This is what we saw out of Bjorn in game number 4. Sorry, in game 3 against MaxPax. This is exactly what we saw with Bjorn, where he's just building up his tanks, his marines, his marauders. Delayed starport, delayed third base here in favor of just building up a massive death ball of an army. So yeah, this is just like what we saw out of Bjorn earlier today against MaxPax. herO is going to be pushing, but he's going to be running into tanks. Like, very early tanks. 2 of them are already out. These Stalkers, they can do nothing here. Volleys go off, and herO is forced back. He's going to be rotating into the main base. Dolan is keeping up. He does rotate around into the main. And this is going to be deflected. Now, we mentioned before that this rover... Oh my god, oh no! As the prism goes down, the lock-on was too much, and herO loses his prism. That is huge. Prism is being remade. Bay is on the way. I was about to talk about how, remember, we spoke about robo openers mean fast Colossus. It does keep you safe against bio pushes. You are contained to 2 bases. You delay your 3rd base in favor of this, though, and again, you don't really have much to maraud on the map. And losing that prism is huge, and we're just sending it! A couple of boys are being pulled. Not too many to pull, actually. Most SCVs at the natural. And Dolan is going for a 2-base all-in. This is going to be hitting with stim. I'm pretty sure a big reason for this push is because the prism died. Because the prism went down, Dolan, he's just sending it, Papi. Here we go. We have more tanks. Just everything being rallied across the map. 2 shield batteries here on top of the wall. We're going for a disruptor, not a Colossus. Very risky move. The tanks, they're within range. They're shelling away. Oh my god, big volleys on the Stalkers. We're going for the gateways. Gateways are going down one after the other. And we have 1 gateway left in the main. Oh my god, the DPS is just too damn high. Overcharges pop. Shield battery goes down. We just dive into the natural base. The Nova does not connect. We snipe it just in time. GG gets called. And Dolan takes game number 1. GG. GG, well played. Everything just snowballing out of control, escalating very quickly after herO lost the War Prism. Losing the War Prism, that was the beginning of the end for herO. That triggered Dolan to counterattack, that triggered Dolan to just push across the map and to end it all. That's game 1 in the books. Let's go. GG, and now we find ourselves in game number 2. And game 2 is on Oceanborn, and I'm curious. The last time I saw Dolan in a TVP on Oceanborn, he went for a Proxy Factory, he went for a Hellbat Cyclone all-in on 1 base. That was the last time we saw him on Oceanborn. What are we seeing this time? Also, my mistake. It was the same build of Dolan, but it was actually Oliveira. I saw Oliveira do it on Oceanborn. Will we see it from Dolan? Spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have the South Korean Protoss player representing CranKy Z Gaming. Down in this series, looking to fight back, it is herO. And spawning in the bottom right, we have his opponent sending his SCV across the map. We have the American Terran representing the CranKy Ducklings. He is one of our own. He is Dolan. Now, this is the exact same location that I did see the Proxy Factory last time. Okay, Proxy racks for now. No gases. There we go. Gases are now being taken. I'm very curious if we're going to be going into a Proxy Factory from this point. This is a very iconic build that Dolan has whipped out against Protoss. He did it in EPT, in ESL Masters, I should say. ESL Masters Winter. He did this against... Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, he did it against Trigger as well. Did take some games off of Trigger. Yeah, double gases. This should be for the factory. It's going to be a factory and an add-on swap here as we get the reactor on that Rax. I'm imagining. And yeah, with 2 gases, that should be the play. Reaper is in production, though. Is going to be moving out. That SCV getting very low. Oh my god, barely doesn't go down. Reaper is on the way. Are we going to see that factory thrown down here alongside it? Or are we just going to wall off here back at home? Factory is back at home, not across the map. Interesting. Okay, let's see what you got. I'm ready for it. Meanwhile, behind this, we have a gate cyber opener into an expansion for herO. Very standard opener here from him. I'm curious what is happening with this SCV. There it is! There is that proxy factory we were talking about. So we aren't going for the reactor add-on swap, but a proxy factory nonetheless. So this is a 1-base all-in. This is the build that... This is a variation, sorry, I should say. Should reiterate. Variation of the build that Dolan did earlier. Oh god, he has to be careful to get surrounded. As the boys are being pulled and there's no way out, the Reaper does go down. But he scouts the Stargate. Does confirm the Stargate. Now, this is going to go one of 2 ways. I believe this is either going to be Hellions or Cyclones, or a mixture of the 2. We did see a Hellbat all-in variation out of Dolan as well, which is what we saw in ESL Masters. And we are going for that add-on swap. Gas is underway. And we're going to be making 4 units at a time here from these factories. There it is. There's the add-on swap. We have an Oracle on the way, not a Phoenix. There it is. Cyclones are being produced 2 at a time. Soon to be 4 at a time. 4 Cyclones at a time. Ay, ay, ay. Again, we've seen a lot of, I say a lot of Terran players. Dolan's been doing this. Oliveira has been doing this as well. I believe, was it Björn who did this in, Oliveira did this in WTL. I think Björn has done this once as well. So it's been rising in popularity amongst the Terran players in TVP. This is not unheard of, but here with the boys are being pulled. I'm sure herO has faced this in the past, but here we go. The boys are being pulled. Cyclones are on the way. Vámonos, papi, vámonos. Oh my god, we catch the Oracle! Taking a lot of hits, the Oracle goes down. Revelation does get eyes on some of the production, and we're sending it across now. We have 1 Oracle to defend back at home, but is that going to be enough? We have a shield battery, we have an overcharge, 1 Stalker, 1 Adept against 4 Cyclones and some SCVs. Did I say 4 Cyclones? I should have said 6. And herO, he's woefully underprepared. Losing the Oracle was huge. The second Oracle gets caught out as well, or is just out of position. He's not where he needs to be. Overcharges popped. Gonna be buying some time. But look at the DPS. 6 Cyclones. Ay, ay, ay. The Oracle wreaking havoc across the map. Get some SCVs. But we don't care. Not anymore, papi. As the boys have to be pulled away, we evacuate the natural base. Our Tosis pylon goes down. That was 4 shield batteries and nothing to power them. So pushing up the ramp into the main base. Stasis trap! Oh my god, a big stasis trap does go off. A big moment for herO, but no blink. And these Stalkers are going down. The lock-ons are too much. Every Stalker falls. The Oracle as well. And herO is stuck on 1 base. He has 2 Stalkers. He has a shield battery. He can warp in 2 units at a time, but the stasis trap, it's about to run out. And the mass cyclone, it's just too much. Snowballing out of control here. Boys are being pulled. Overcharge still on cooldown. We do get the lock on the final unit, the final Stalker. Overcharge barely not keeping it alive. The DPS is too high. And Dolan has done it. He has 2-0'd the best Protoss in Korea. One of the best Protoss players in the world. Let's go. Nothing left. No workers. GG gets called and Dolan takes the 2-0. GG, well played. Vámonos, papi, vámonos. GG, well played. The 1 base all in. Again, we've seen this pop up from time to time from a lot of the Terran players out there, and this is a new build. This is a new build that that has risen from the new patch. Because of the new Cyclones, going for a 1 base, 2 factory like this is a very real threat, and has been catching a couple of Protoss players off guard. GG, well played. Congratulations to Dolan as he does take down herO 2-0. Oh, let's go. Let's go, papi. Let's go. If you're a Terran player out there, look, I'm not saying that you can do this against Protoss players on the ladder, but you can. You can. It's terrifying. It is terrifying. Obviously, ideally, trying to pull this off. Ideally trying to pull this off against on a map like Oceanborn, where there's no ramp coming into the natural. This is not ideal on Site Delta, for example, or Radisson Station, just because of that ramp, because of that point of elevation. It is a little bit too much to overcome. But with that, GG, well played. Congratulations to Dolan, papi. Popping off, papi, popping off. You love to see it. You love to see it. And with that, we have caught up. We have caught up here with our broadcast. We just wanted to quickly go over some of the matches that we missed, like this one, and it was beautiful. It was everything that we wanted, and more. So congratulations. And with that, I believe that does wrap up our broadcast for the day. believe that wraps. For now, I should say. We do have another cast around the corner. We do have WTL, World Team League. World Team League is tonight. We mentioned this yesterday. This is a bit of a PSA. So, usually World Team League is over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 3 days in a row of WTL action. Now, World Team League has been rescheduled because on Sunday, when we usually have WTL, that is the finals day of ESL Masters. ESL Masters Winter. The finals for Asia, Americas, and Europe are going to be taking place on Sunday. So WTL doesn't want to overlap with it. Obviously, a lot of the players that are part of those finals are also a part of the World Team League matches. So WTL has been rescheduled to tonight. Tonight. Not Thursday, not tomorrow. Tonight. Let me just quickly double check the time. But I believe in 9 hours. Sorry, 8.5 hours. 8.5 hours time is when WTL is going to be upon us. So if you are interested, if you are going to be awake during that period, during that time period, then make sure that you show up here for some World Team League action. Who plays tonight? Let me just double check. Who is playing tonight? It is going to be... Let me just double check. It is going to be Shopify Rebellion versus the Platinum Heroes, and oh my god, Onside Gaming versus Team Basilisk. Makes sense why we would reschedule. Trigger, he's most likely going to be in the upper echelons of ESL Masters Americas. Rainer and Cyril also going to be at the top of ESL EU. So if Team Basilisk versus Onside Gaming, if that's going on, we don't want that to overlap. We don't want any kind of issues with ESL Masters. So God, that's a banger. That is a rematch of the finals. That is a finals rematch of WTL Summer here in WTL Winter. Onside versus Basilisk. Let's go. Ryung versus Raynor, Solar versus Trigger, and Maru versus Cyril. It's happening again. Maru versus Cyril at a best of 2 tonight on this channel. Let's go. Let us go. And with that, we are done for the night. Again, just a bit of a PSA, letting you know that WTL is later on tonight, and you have plenty of time to sleep. You know, you can get a solid 8 hours of sleep, wake up just in time for World Team League, if you go to bed now. And I should be going to bed soon as well. I'm going to be getting a little bit of work done, and then I'm going to be, once we wrap up with that work, I'm going to be getting a couple of hours of sleep, just to make sure that I'm well rested and ready for some WTL action. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. There was a subscription during that game, so a big shout out to Zergtroll, aka the Zerg Lord, resubscribing for 16 months. Thank you so much, Zergtroll. Gracias, papi, gracias. We appreciate the support. A long-time supporter from the beginning of 2020, from the COVID era of StarCraft. Thank you, Zergtroll. You've been with us for a long time. In and out, definitely in and out when it comes to support, but I appreciate you. Always appreciate you, papi. Gracias, gracias. Here we go. Catching up. I wish I knew I'm not on the Discord. But for now we are going to be heading off. For now, we are going to be done here for the time being. So we'll see you guys later on tonight. If you want to follow us, if you want to support us, ! socials in the chat, and you'll get links to our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Discord. Again, we have a Discord server to interact with us. We have a YouTube channel as well, where we do upload on a daily basis. I'm going to be calming things down on YouTube. We have been uploading a lot. I think like 2 VODs or 2 tournaments a day just to catch up. So I'm going to be calming things down at the end of the month and leaving it to 1 VOD a day, just because I don't want to spam too much. It's just we have a lot of catching up to do. We've been doing so much casting, and we've fallen behind on VODs, so just trying to crank them out. But outside of that, we do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm going to be heading off. We'll see you guys later on tonight. Hasta luego. Hope you all enjoy this week. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the evening. Until then, bye. Bye. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support.